everyone, and welcome back. I hope all of you are doing well today. In this video, I wanted to discuss two very interesting dreams I had about the Vatican. I don't normally dream about the Vatican, but I'm sharing it with you all. Now, I've had a few premonitions before, but not very consistently. And these two dreams, I had them weeks apart, if not months apart, and these dreams I had them maybe, the most recent one was maybe a couple months ago, maybe 2 or 3 months ago. And it's just two of them. And I figured I would share them anyway, because I mentioned them before in a previous video, so why not talk about it now, right? So the first dream I had, it was really odd because in the dream I was in the Vatican. I was in St. Peter's Basilica, and there was no one else in the dream initially, or at least, how can I say, I could see the tourists walking around inside of the Basilica, inside of the Vatican, but I wasn't in the dream in a body. I was like a floating consciousness. It was almost as if I was like remote viewing the Vatican, I guess. Just the entryway, again, St. Peter's Basilica, that's where the dream took place. And in the dream, I was just looking at all of the artwork, all of the statuary, all of the frescoes, all of the paintings, all of the mosaic work. And I could see like tourists, walking around, pointing at stuff. I could see people talking amongst themselves in like hushed tones. And it was almost like a montage of my perception sweeping over all the different statues and artworks and carvings and ornate, like, decorative pieces in the building, basically. And all the while, my consciousness was kind of drifting over all these different art pieces. I could hear the sound of men singing, like Gregorian chants almost. Or that's pretty much the best way I could describe it. It sounded like, I could hear it so clearly, it sounded like men singing Gregorian chants as my perspective shifted and flew over the inside of the building. It felt more like remote viewing than anything, but I was asleep when I had this dream, so I'm calling it a dream. But it was incredibly vivid, and I consider it, there's a good possibility it was a remote viewing experience. Although I don't know where the Gregorian chant singing would come from exactly. But I thought it was really odd. And the second thing about it, well, the other thing about the Vatican is I've always wanted to go to the Vatican. I've heard a lot of weird things about the Vatican, but that being said, I'm a huge sucker for religious iconography, and some of the artwork in the Vatican is just, and so I feel like I need to go. I need to go to Vatican City at some point. Now, the second dream I had, though, was a little bit alarming, I guess. It was very, very brief. In the dream, I was with someone who I'm very close to in real life, and this person came up to me, and they told me that the Vatican was on fire, and that it had been attacked by some kind of like other country. And at the time of me filming this video, there are a lot of global conflicts going on, and one of the one that seems to be getting a lot of press coverage at the moment is regarding two countries, I guess somewhere off in the Middle Eastern areas. And one of those countries in my dream was the one that had like bombed the Vatican. And I don't know what to make of that. But in the dream, yeah, the Vatican was on fire. And somebody was telling me about it. And I don't want to get like in trouble for talking about this on my channel, but I just thought it was interesting, and maybe it was just a dream, right? The only reason I felt like it could be a premonition was because it was very short of a dream. Normally my dreams can be very long, but if I have a premonition, at least up until this point, those kinds of dreams, premonitions, they're usually 3 to 5 seconds long. It's just like a snippet of a moment, and then I wake up, and it's usually a very vivid snippet of a moment in time. And this dream was about 3 to 4 seconds long. So because of the brevity of the dream, I strongly suspect that it could potentially be a premonition, although I don't know if that would happen in this timeline. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. I don't know if you would find it interesting, but I figured why not share it, right? Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope to talk to you all really soon with another upload. Take care.